So guys, there you have it. There is my purchase of today, £107 for all those iron heads. Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down at Henwick driving range. My first day of teaching, which I'm very excited about to follow this new chapter in my life. However, more importantly, how much did we make from these Vega iron heads, which I bought in lockdown about 4 weeks ago now for £107 in total. I've sold them all individually. I've listed them all individually. Some of you guys even bought them and sent me the photos of your builds. Obviously I've built mine. I'm going to be giving away 3 of them custom built by myself to 3 of you guys when I actually hit 30,000 subscribers. There's a video probably about 4 weeks ago that you have to go and comment on to enter that competition. But overall, very exciting things. As well as that, we've made quite a bit of money, which is brilliant because it now gives us a bit of a budget to go on to bigger and better projects. And when restrictions in the UK get less tight and I can go out and meet other people and exchange cash, etc, etc, I want to talk to you about the plans of where I'm going to be taking the money that we built, or made I should say, from these, how we're going to spend it, how we're going to flip those to keep growing and growing, as well as show you guys what I look out for, how you can find clubs that are going to suit you. I'm going to do a bit of that in this video as well because I've seen some great deals. They're too far away from me to obviously go and have a look at. But overall, just give you a general understanding of what you should be looking for when you're buying second-hand equipment, because it's a very cost-effective way of getting a pretty good range of clubs for your golf game, depending on where you are, whether you're an expert, intermediate, beginner. But less talking. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for the support. Thank you for putting me in this situation. And if you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like, subscribing if you're new, that'd be fantastic. But let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I'm not going to wait to the last second of this video to show you exactly how much we made. So £721.88 is the grand total of what we've got back from these. Now that's not pure profit. Obviously I spent £107 on the heads themselves, so you can take that down to about £615. Then you take away eBay fees, PayPal fees, and then also postage, which I'll get into in a second. But overall, really good. And I've still probably got about 13 to 14 heads, which I'm just going to kind of leave on eBay and see if they tick over, and we sell one here, there and everywhere. However, the brand new ones kind of flew off over the first 5 days of since I posted them on eBay. I imagine a few of you also bought these, so I do thank you for that, and I've got amazing feedback pretty much from all of them. So that's great. So the pristine ones went for about £30. The ones that had kind of like tears in the plastic or small scratches, they went for about £25. Now originally in the video that when I first made it, I said, well, if I sell them all for £20 or £25, that's going to be perfect. Realistically, when I added in the delivery, I didn't charge for delivery, I just said free postage. But once I took in delivery, eBay fees, PayPal fees, and also I'm thinking about when it got to the end, I kind of sell the worst ones off cheaper. It just wasn't viable. I didn't think it was the right decision. So I started high and see how we got on, and I was really happy to see that a majority of these sold for about £25 to £28, depending on the condition. You can see the blade one sold as well, and then obviously I only had 3 of like the dual cavity heads. Now I've kept 1 to the giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway at 30k subscribers. I'm going to build 3 of these to spec for you guys, but I kept 1 of them, and then only last week I put the other 2 up, and I kind of put those at £30 to £35 just because I didn't have many of them, and they have now both been sold, which is really good. Okay, so let's get on to postage. Postage roughly costs about £3.20 to £3.70. I did do some international ones, i.e. through to Europe. I think 1 went to America, which was about £7 to £8, which I had to charge extra for. I kind of swallowed a bit of the cost because I didn't want to overcharge too much. But overall, throughout the UK, £3.20 or £3.70. I went first class for all of it because I wanted the reviews to be, or the feedback to be as positive as I possibly could get. And to be honest, I think we were pretty much there. If we have a look, I haven't looked recently. So all positive, which is great. So everything positive, very polite. I like that review. And I imagine a few of you guys have given me great feedback as well, so I do appreciate that. So postage was about £3, let's say £3.50 per item. So I think on average, I probably sold each head for about £25, £3.50 minus 10% for the eBay fees. So that's down to about £18. And then PayPal fees, again, that's like 4%, I think. I'm gonna say per head, in terms of profit, I probably made about £16 to £15 per head, which is amazing. Oh, mind you, take away the £2 per head, £15, let's call it that. £15 profit per head. And obviously it's been a month or so, and I'd say overall from the £720, or you can see £721.88, I think total profit, we probably made about £400. I think that's realistic. Okay, so realistically, between now and let's say the next 6 weeks, until restrictions get lifted a bit more in the UK, I can kind of only use eBay. I can't really go anywhere else or meet other people, exchange cash, whatever. So at the moment, eBay is probably the easiest way to do this. And I just want to show you briefly what I kind of look at. So for example, more golf iron heads, stuff that's just too much work for other people, so individually or maybe club build or whatever. This kind of caught my eye. I don't know what these are going to sell for, but I like the idea of all these Titleist heads. I think you've got a full set there for to pitching wedge, as well as some like driving irons, lower irons, wedges. That's the kind of stuff that I could probably sell or build, especially if I've got lessons, beginners. £20 for a club, something like that. That's going to be quite easy for me to obviously get rid of. This really caught my eye as well. If you live in Manchester or around that area, when you can go and collect in person, or if you just want to go on the sly, this looked like an unbelievable set. So I know these are quite old in terms of like the when they came out, when they were released. However, the condition of this set is immaculate. The person that obviously had this set looked after them very well, but the irons look pristine. It's got 5.5 Project X. It's got a lovely little hybrid there. These are all TP, so these are the more advanced player clubs. No sky marks. Again, tailor-made burner, TP driver. It looks the business, and it comes with a bag, it comes with the head covers. For £350, I think that's a great set for someone that wants to get that handicap down. And if you live near Barnoldswick, which is, I've already looked, it's 3.5 hours away from me, so I'm not going up there. But if you offer him £300 and he takes it, I mean, I personally think that's a great buy, and that's the kind of buys I'm going to be looking for myself around Facebook and eBay and around the UK, that basically I can get my foot in before, let's say, Golf Bidder or Golf Clubs for Cash, etc, etc, gets their hands on it. Speaking of Facebook, that's one of the other places you can get a great deal, and actually for me, I can probably buy at trade and sell at retail and make a bit more money on that, as well as get my hand on a few more clubs to obviously review for this channel. So looking at this, for example, there's quite a lot of good club. Now £30 is quite retail for a lot of these, but it's a great place, I should say, to find great equipment. Tell you what, he's actually got loads of gear on here, so it's worth having a look at what you've got in your area. Obviously I've gone 200 kilometers, which is quite a wide net, and obviously not many people are posting because of the situation, but that will build over the next 3 to 4 months. And also there's going to be a lot of pro shops that are going to be putting a lot of gear up very soon, because obviously they're getting back into their shops. They can't sell anything realistically till for another 2-3 weeks, and obviously if they've got demo clubs, etc., it's all going to be on here. So I'm going to be heavily looking at Facebook, as well as putting adverts out. So I want to do paid advertising within, let's say, 150 kilometers of where I live, buying all second-hand equipment. So all you have to do is send a photo, potentially a video, which would be ideal, and I'll just send you a response within the next 2-3 hours saying how much I'd give them, go and collect it, give them the cash for it, and I can build my stock that way. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to give you the best price in the world, because obviously I need to make money on it, fees, eBay, etc, etc. However, I'm going to be as competitive as I possibly can against obviously the big guys, and for me as well, it's a good story. I kind of got a bit more maneuverability, because obviously if I've got YouTube videos that I can make from it, builds my brand awareness. Is kind of, for me, as much as making profit will be cool, I like the story, I like the idea, as well as what you can find out there. You guys get the information. If I can make a bit more money on the side, then that's fantastic, but overall I've got a bit more leeway than just pure numbers. Also, actually, I thought I'd show you some screenshots exactly where my balance is. So in terms of my PayPal balance, we've got £660 in there. Obviously I didn't pay for all the delivery out of that, so if you rack up £3.50 times 27 or £4 to average out the other ones, realistically that's probably about £520 off, so that's about £540. And then also I'll show you a screenshot of what's already come out, and I've got some more eBay fees by the end of this month, I imagine. So realistically, actually, I'll say our budget's probably about £550, somewhere around that margin anyway. I'm not too sure where it's going to end up. However, that's the budget, and I think that's more than enough to get this going. As I say, as restrictions start getting less tight, I'm going to be going out, vlogging it, finding as much gear as I can, show you guys how you can find equipment as well, find out or show you guys what equipment would be great for you, and then how I'm selling it. Because you can, and a lot of you got in touch with me, you do this as a hobby, you can try tons of equipment out there throughout the course of the year just to get an idea of what works for you, and you're not necessarily, you might even make money, but if you want to turn it over quicker, you're losing 10% to go and spend. Let's say you spend or lose £100 for the year. That means you get to try 3 brand new sets of irons, 3 new drivers, putters, wedges for £100, which isn't that bad over the course of the year. £8 per month if my maths is somewhere around there. So that is the plan. That is where we are at the moment. As I say, I've got a lot of things going on in terms of the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, my coaching, this, but I'm very excited. It's a new chapter in my life, and obviously I'm getting to spend the majority of the time now doing exactly what I love. So I can't thank you guys enough to put me in this situation, and now the summer's here, we're allowed out, we're allowed to start playing golf. Yeah, overall just very thankful and grateful. Guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like, that'd be amazing. Leave me some comments down below as well, and yeah, see you guys later.